Sagittarius, oh my goodness, wow, welcome. This full moon is going to be big. Now, if you've been with me, you know that I always talk about energy shifts in Sagittarius. This energy is going to shift you, and you guys, some of you are going to come out clean. And when I say clean, I'm talking about your life, about all the things you've been trying to clear up, to regain your confidence, to rebuild you, to change the direction of your life. But most of all, to complete your own soul cycle. And that's what I feel is going on. That's why this beautiful king came out. Now, welcome to my channel. We're going to take a look at the full moon energy. We have a full moon in Capricorn on the 21st, and it's a doozy because it has got its beautiful partner that showed up in June. Now we have a lot of planetary energy going on. There are so many different shifts, and we just jumped into a new timeline. So if you felt that timeline shift, let me know and subscribe to my free email, because I got something wonderful for people. It's free, wonderful for people who have ascended, where we come together as a community. That'll be in the email that's going to go out, should go out tomorrow, no later than Saturday. So there's just this powerful energy around you where an enhancement in the direction you're going. It's going to raise you. It's going to raise your vibration. It's going to completely change your life. Sagittarius, this is actually probably one of the better readings that I felt in quite some time. A lot of times we have Sagittarius that are very angry. Now, you didn't used to be. So you can look, if you remember going through, and if you read the comments, you can see what cycle people are on when they are leaving the comments, and it goes in kind of like groups where people are very angry. Well, welcome to that time frame, because that's what's going to happen. And right after this, we've got the new moon in August. It's going to be huge when we have Mercury in retrograde. We don't even want to go into that yet. We just want to get through this period of time right here. If you've been feeling really tired and exhausted, make sure that you are taking care of yourself. I feel if you are attached to a Virgo, you or the Virgo were not taking care of yourself. Somebody needed to rest their mind, kind of put themselves back into a position of grounding so that you can make wise choices. And I feel somebody did not do that. Now, we do have the Empress that's completing the cycle. Like I said in the very beginning, it's like beautiful energy that's coming through. I have called in all of my guardians, my family, my deceased loved one, Archangel Michael, and all his team to help us in this reading. So I hear them, and then I translate that information through what they say, through what I hear from myself, what I feel, and what I see. It is time to be patient. Look at this. It represents Sagittarius. This is all about you. This is all about the divine interconnecting with you to enhance whatever you've been working on. For some of you, it is working on your health. I mean, literally like doing a switch around on your health. For some of, or you're going to find yourself doing that. All right. Either you've already started, or you are definitely going to be looking at that. Especially those of you that needed to go walking and you didn't walk. If you're one of those people that said you were going to walk and you haven't started walking, just put in the comments, I'm one of them. And that's all you need to put. That way you aren't, really shining any light on you. But by taking that action, that's going to help you actually commit to yourself. Okay, that's like writing a contract. So by putting it in the comment, you're going to commit to yourself that you're going to do that. And of course, I am not alone. So you're not only committing to yourself, you're committing to any one of your guides that are here with me. I see this on the bottom of the deck, and this means a lot to me. You've cut some people out of your life, and one of them may have been an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. But I feel like whoever they were, there was this coldness between the two of you. You don't hear me say that very often when I talk about air signs, especially Aquarians, but yet there's coldness to every single zodiac sign. It's people, right? It's just people. It's human nature to be hot and cold, and it's a good day, it's a bad day, and that's okay. But with this situation, I feel that you needed to get something completed, something cut out, and you definitely have done this. You may have thrown that person off balance, or you were out of balance when this happened. 2-3 years ago. So you could have been going through this entire last 3-4 years. 2 for some, I feel it's longer, more like 3 going into 4, where you're really picking up on these vibes of feeling out of balance, particularly when it comes to family. So there's like this reunion that I see coming. Now, here's what I see coming. It doesn't mean you're going to talk to them, not yet. This full moon is going to stir things up. It's going to agitate people, okay? It's not Mercury in retrograde, but you may start feeling this individual around you. You may start the one you needed to close out. You may start hearing them. Make sure you are really grounded, okay? So if you hear them start like telepathic communication or, email, social media, things like that, where they aren't necessarily directly speaking to you person to person, make sure you are proceeding with caution. There's something there. I feel for some of you, Sagittarius, you're going to see something that's going to break your heart. All right. So if you are paying attention, let's say you broke up with somebody, this is a family member. I feel very strong. A family member for somebody. I'm going to knock my stuff over. That's where you're going to see it. They may write something really not good. Remember, the full moon is a cleansing cycle. The full moon releases the blockages we have, releases the negative energy that's in us, the lack of energy. So after the full moon, now we feel very drawn to cry. You may want to check out your moon sign for this full moon. All right, check out your moon sign, whatever that is. And I'll have these all posted up over the next couple days. If you don't see it, come back and you'll see it. There's just this weeping, this crying, and then, okay, I'm done. And once you're done, you're done. It doesn't matter if this person talks to you or not, but by looking on social media, that could reactivate it. Do not bring up old stuff. Do not bring back what you've already healed. Completely let it go. I know. I'm a fixed sign and I can be stubborn, right? But you can be stubborn too, and it's time that you not be stubborn. They want you to walk in your true sense of purpose, your true sense of glory. All right, that's the word that they're telling me, true sense of glory. You need to make sure that you are dealing with people who who speak the truth, who are authentic, who are genuine, who are connected to Mother Earth like you, who are connected to the same things that you're connected with, like minds. Now, if you are not in the position where you want to be yet, you want to be in the art industry, and you're not a well-known artist yet, start going to the museums, get familiar with the people who host them. Look to everywhere you can so that you start being around the people who are in the area that you love. It doesn't even mean you have to talk to them, but the emphasis of what they're saying is it's really important for you to let go of, especially this one person. If you were dealing with infidelity and you've been trying to go through the healing process of that after you let them go, this is the completion of it. You're going to have that gone. And if you don't feel it gone through the full moon, you will definitely feel the effects right after, when Mercury goes retrograde. You're going to say, I don't feel anything. By the time Mercury in retrograde is like, I don't feel anything. Now let me know if you've jumped into a new timeline. Okay, let's take this shift, it's a big one. Let's take a look at the final message that they want you to know for this full moon. Now, I am thinking about going live. Let me know if you would enjoy a live here on YouTube, but I am going to do a live workshop. It's on a different platform, but it will be really cool. We're going to talk about all things to do with spirituality. So everything. I have that in my email that I'm sending out in the next 2 days. Your message is from Archangel Michael. This is actually from Archangel Michael. You have been torn apart at some level in your life, and most of us have, is what they're saying. This was done by choice. This was planned out by you because of the lesson that needed to be learned. Now, it may have taken you years to go through this, but you have had protection around you, even at the times you thought you didn't. That's usually when we aren't calling in for help ahead of time. That's usually when we don't have faith on what we're calling in, right? Faith, the belief, mindset, right? The connection to source. But Archangel Michael is saying it is time to let go of the lack, the feeling of lack, feeling of friendship, feeling of family, feeling like you are alone. Sagittarius, you have to create the life you want. This person's going to come back in to help you overcome whatever you thought you lost. Everything you lost is getting ready to come back to you if you've completed the cycle. And that's exactly what we're talking about. Let me know, have you completed your personal journey? Did you feel the ascension? Have you felt the energy shift? I know you've been tired. I know you've gone through a lot. Have you felt a little change going on yet? Thanks for watching. Much